Week 3 of the NFL is finally here. Now, I start off with my slip of the week. And last week was the first week we hit. We went for 3-leg and get ourselves back going again. We got it right. We went Dallas, Tampa, and the Chargers. We hit on it. So now we got to come back. We got the motivation ready. We're about to go with a 14 this week. Starting it off, we have the Cincinnati Bengals beating the Minnesota Vikings. The Philadelphia Eagles beating the Los Angeles Rams. It says spread because for some reason I couldn't take money line. But the Commanders beating the Las Vegas Raiders. And then the Cowboys beating the Chicago Bears. But now, let's hop into the predictions. So starting it off, Thursday night, Dolphins versus Bills. It's a good matchup, a divisional matchup. I feel like Dolphins might compete more than people think. But at the end of the day, Josh Allen is still an MVP candidate. And this Bills team, it might just be the best team in the NFL right now. Give me the Bills. And Bengals, Vikings. I already said I'm taking Bengals here. But Jake Browning, there's something about him. He's not an average backup quarterback. He fits well into the system. And when he's given the opportunity to play, he makes plays. He wins for this team. And I feel like he just fits really well. And if you have T. Higgins on your fantasy team, the value right now is insane. Everyone said Bengals need to go out and trade for someone. Jake Browning's the guy that can do it. And if Joe Burrow is able to come back in the last couple weeks of the season, I believe he can come back with a playoff spot on the line. I think Jake Browning is that good. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals. Then we have Texans, Jaguars. Now, the Texans, honestly, I feel like they're just pretenders right now. Something about them, I just don't understand what it is right now. CJ Stroud is being overrated like crazy. It's tough for me to look at this game and not want to go Jags. And I just don't think the Texans got it this week. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. Colts, Titans. This is a good game, divisional game. But are the Colts legit? I honestly, there's flukes. People start off 2-0. These teams have good starts and then just fall off immediately. I'm not getting that vibe from the Colts. I think this is a damn good Colts team. And don't get me wrong, Cam Ward is a good quarterback. But he's going to need the team to develop around him. Right now, they just need more help. And it's not on him. It's on the team. And I think he's going to get his win. He's going to have his time. But not today. Give me the Colts. Steelers, Patriots. Honestly, this could go both ways. But I believe I'm leaning more towards Pittsburgh. I like Aaron Rodgers. I think that defense is going to have a huge bounce back week after 2 abysmal performances. And as long as their special teams doesn't give up a free touchdown, I think Steelers have this one in the bag. Then we have Packers, Browns. You know, Jordan Love really showed up against Washington. And I picked the Packers to do so, but it's still surprising to me. He had himself a really good game. I mean, it was like 250 yards in the first half or something crazy. He hit his over in the first half. And it really just didn't seem like that kind of game. So they had themselves a really good game. But also, I could see the Browns coming in. You know, just getting it done. Joe Flacco just slinging it. I don't know. But I wanted to go with my heart last week and say Washington, but I went with my brain. I'll go with my brain again and say Packers. We'll run it back. Rams, Eagles. This is a really good game. We saw this matchup in the playoffs last year. It could go either way, but I think the thing that comes down to is who can get the plays done when it needs to get done, and I feel like that's the Eagles. The Rams are a good team. They have the pieces to do so and make another playoff run. But is it enough to beat the Super Bowl champs? I don't think so. I don't like the way the Eagles play. I don't really necessarily like the Eagles at all. But it's something about them that they just get the job done no matter what. And I just see them getting the job done in this game. I think Saquon obviously going to show up, but it's going to be the game that they're actually going to open up their passing attack. And we're going to see A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith actually have a good game. Barely in week 3. But give me the Eagles. Then we have Jets and Bucks. Give me the Buccaneers. I'm not even going to explain this. Baker Mayfield is all you need. Give me the Bucks. Raiders, Washington. The Raiders' performance on Monday night was abysmal. It was mostly due to Geno Smith. They had opportunities, so many opportunities, and Geno Smith just couldn't do it. And it's just not looking good if you're a Raiders fan right now. Maybe he comes back. Maybe everyone writes him off, and he didn't write back. But maybe it's his time to be written off. He had himself a couple good years in Seattle. He had a comeback in his career. But I don't think the Raiders is where he's supposed to be. And I don't think it's meshing very well. And I think Washington, coming off a loss to the Packers, need a quick bounce back game. And Jaden Daniels is going to light it up against the Raiders. Give me the Commanders. Falcons, Panthers. This is a game I don't want to touch on betting. Because I can see Bryce Young coming in, wanting his first win, and having a good day. In that second half against the Arizona Cardinals, he had himself a really, really good day. He got sacked and fumbled the ball, and then he threw an interception on the very next drive. But in that second half, he looked like the Bryce Young of last year. But at the end of the game on the line, he just couldn't get it done. And I think he's slowly becoming back to that Bryce Young of last year. It just takes a little bit of time, and I think this could be a game where we see it happen. And Michael Penix is by no means a back quarterback. I think works really well in this Falcons system. But the system is so reliant on Bijan. And if Bijan is not going, then I don't think the Falcons can win this game. And I like the Falcons here, but a part of me says you just got to listen to your heart sometimes. We're going to go with the Panthers. Broncos and Chargers. This is going to be one to watch. The Broncos cost themselves a game last week. Leverage. Crazy thing that happens. But the Chargers are looking like they're on a tear. Herbert is playing absolutely lights out. And this could be a team. This could be the AFC West. I mean, it's a divisional matchup, but I think Chargers might be winning the AFC West this year. It's tough when you're looking at this game because we don't know if PS2 is going to be healthy or not. But honestly, if PS2 is healthy, I don't know if anyone can stop Justin Herbert right now. He's on a tear. I do believe he is in the MVP candidacy. And we're gonna let it ride. We're gonna go Chargers. Saints, Seahawks. Spencer Rattler has really played really well. I think above expectations. And I'd like to see him beat someone in the NFC West, please. But I don't think that's the case. Seattle has played fairly well. They only lost the game to the Niners, and that was just a tough game. But I could see Seattle just mowing them over like it's nothing. But so far, the Saints have been able to compete with the Cardinals and with the 49ers in one-possession games. So I don't know if it's too far-fetched to say they can hang in with Seattle. But give me Seattle. I think they'll get it done, but maybe the Saints will hang in. Cowboys-Bears. That Cowboys versus Giants game, that was one of the craziest games I've seen. And that might be game of the year. Maybe over Baltimore and Buffalo. That game was so good, and I think so unexpected, that it was so good. I mean, I did not think the Giants were going to hang in there. And then for them to take the lead and keep fighting back, and Dallas not willing to go out, and Brandon Aubrey being just the best kicker in the league is crazy. And just based off Brandon Aubrey, I think I could just give the Cowboys the win here. I think the Cowboys defense is strong enough to withhold Caleb Williams. I think the Bears just can't figure it out yet, and Ben Johnson, he just needs a little more time. And I think this Cowboys offense is going to be electric. Give me the Cowboys. The Arizona Cardinals versus San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be a good game. It always is. It's tough. Cardinals are going to be playing at Levi Stadium. It's very much a coin toss game, especially with the NFC West divisional games, it's always a coin toss. But I feel like the Cardinals can take this one. I'm going to take the Cardinals. Chiefs, Giants. Honestly, if we get the Russell Wilson of last week, the Giants take this. The Chiefs, they had their chance to win it. Travis Kelce dropped it and went right into a defender's hands, interception. The Chiefs just have to be better. And if I was looking at this 2 weeks ago, this is a terrible Sunday night game. But now that I'm looking at it now, this might be a great Sunday night game. Either the Chiefs explode and get their first win of the season in dominant fashion, or Russell Wilson makes a statement game against a falling dynasty and says the New York Giants are here. Either way, it's going to be insane. Give me the Giants. Screw it. And Monday night, we have the Lions and the Ravens. Really good game. I just don't think this is going to be as competitive as game as people hope. This isn't going to be Bills Baltimore. And I want to see it be a good game, but I really think Baltimore is just going to run away with it. I think it'll be a good game to an extent, but the way Lamar is playing right now, the way this Baltimore team is playing, as long as they can get Derrick Henry going, they'll just be unstoppable. And I love the Lions. I really do. But I feel like we've seen this story before. And I think 1 and 2 start is where the Lions are heading right now. Give me the Baltimore Ravens. But those are my predictions of the week. Let me know down below if you guys agree or disagree with any of them. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one.